favor of the minimum, hearing from KBA, Rice Fergus Miller, and my fellow commissioners. However, I am still not convinced that we fully understand the impact that it might have on our largest employer, which is the U.S. Navy. I guess I would like to have maybe Rice Fergus could give me an example of a project that was tanked because of the parking requirements, something that didn't go. Mr. Kelly.
All right, Dean Kelly here. So going off of memory, the one that Mr. Crane spoke about, the St. Vincent de Paul project, is one that we've been working on with St. Vincent de Paul for a few years now. It's meant to be a project that addresses a lot of elements within the continuum of housing, from, as Mr. Crane mentioned, starting at the emergency shelter level with the projects that we're looking to provide in phase one of our project. We're looking to provide additional expansion of the shelter housing, as well as permanent supportive housing and transitional housing. Really limited based on those factors. They have about 2 acres of land, which sounds like a lot, but when you start trying to provide the footprints for the housing and also open space that makes those developments attractive places for people to actually live and not just a building next to an asphalt parking lot, that really starts to bring things down. So for example, the affordable housing that we proposed as part of phase two was envisioned to be 110 units, and that was strictly based on the amount that we could fit in subgrade parking structures and a bit of surface parking that was available on the site. And getting consultation from development consultants who start to make this thing more real and how are we actually going to pay for it? What are the funding sources out there? The first thing they said is we've got to scrap the structured parking. It's never going to work with the structured parking as part of this project. So then we're really limited to what's available on the site. So that's kind of just one example of a project that we're working on now, where we're kind of hedging our bets as we plan this, that we may be able to provide the parking based on a 0.5 per stall, but even then that requires some satellite parking provisions. At the end of the day, that's one that's affordable, that would be affected if nothing changes. I don't think that we're able to park the project at 0.25. It works at 0.5. We can make it work with some of the satellite parking arrangements. That's kind of where we are with that project.
Know whether someone would, I guess if you're investing your own money or a developer's money, you're not going to put something out that you can't sell or rent. Nevertheless, I was pretty committed to 0.5 coming in here outside of the downtown core, but I guess I could be convinced otherwise.